Hello everyone, welcome to Limitless Flow Basic class. Child pose please. Open your knees, hips width distance apart. Extend your arms forward. Touch your forehead on the floor. Try to keep your hips on the heels and breathe. Breathe in through the nose and suck the belly in. And breathe out also through the nose. Try to keep holding your stomach in. Inhale, feel your lungs. Exhale, squeeze all the air out of the lungs. Keep breathing. On your next inhalation, please come to tabletop position. Suck the belly in, look slightly forward, and extend your legs back to plank pose. Tuck your toes, belly in, inhale, stay there. Exhale, bring your knees on the floor, elbows bent half down. Inhale, bring your chest forward and up to Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. And as you exhale, hips up and back to Downward Facing Dog. This is your Vinyasa basic flow. Regulate your breath, inhale and exhale. Your sit bones away from the heels, your sit bones away from your knuckles. Inhale, come to plank pose. Look forward, exhale, knees on the floor, elbows bent half down. Inhale, bring your chest forward and up to Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana, look forward. And then exhale, hips up and back to Downward Facing Dog. Sit bones up towards the ceiling, lower belly in, close the bottom ribs, and look in between your feet. We're gonna do this Vinyasa basic flow 2 more times. Use 1 breath for 1 movement. Begin please. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, knees on the floor half down. Inhale, come up to Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, bring the hips up and back to Downward Facing Dog. 1 more time on your own. Keep your belly sucked in throughout the entire flow. We're gonna meet at Downward Facing Dog. Sit bones away from the heels and your fingertips. Lower belly in, upper belly in. Look in between your feet. On your next inhale, step forward. Then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Your stomach touching your thighs. You can bend your knees if you need to. Next inhale, reach your arms all the way up to mountain pose. Look forward. And then exhale, arms down by your hips. Tadasana, standing. Inhale, arms all the way up. Mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, push your hands against the floor. Then exhale, step back to plank. Belly in, stay there. Inhale, hold. Then exhale, knees on the floor, half down, elbows bent. Inhale, chest forward and up to Cobra Pose. Exhale, bring your hips up and back to Downward Facing Dog. On your next inhalation, step forward. Then as you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Lift your sit bones up. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale, arms down by your hips. Tadasana. This is a limitless sun salutation. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from the hips, Uttanasana, forward fold, belly on the thighs. Inhale, half lift, slightly look forward, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, step back to plank. Stomach in, then inhale, stay there. Exhale, knees on the floor, half down, elbows bent, belly in. Inhale, chest forward and up to cobra pose, Bhujangasana, belly in. Then exhale, hips up and back to downward facing dog. Sit bones away from the heels and away from your fingertips. Inhale, walk forward, step forward. Exhale, belly on the thighs, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale, arms down by your side. Tadasana. One more time on your own. Remember, use one breath for one movement. Please begin. Keep breathing. Never hold your breath. And keep your stomach sucked in throughout the entire your practice. We're going to meet at Tadasana, standing pose. Good. Inhale, arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana, belly on the thighs. Bend your knees if you need it. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale, stay there, belly in. Exhale, knees on the floor, half down. Again, inhale, chest forward and up to cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, hips up and back to downward facing dog. You're going to push the floor from your scapula and keep breathing. On your next inhalation, bring your right foot close to your right hand. And exhale, bring your left heel down. And then open your left toes out slightly. And inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Come up to warrior one. Stomach in, lower belly and upper belly in. Close the bottom ribs. Now try to square your hips by squeezing your left glute. So push your left hip forward and then right hip back. As you exhale, sit a little bit lower. Use your right hamstring and press the right sole of your foot and keep looking forward. Collarbone wide, open up the chest. And on your next exhalation, plant your hands on the floor and step back to plank and do your flow. Regulate your breath, stomach in, inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, bring your left foot close to your left hand. And then rotate your right heel down, toes out slightly. And on your next inhalation, reach your arms up, come up to warrior one, left side. Keep squeezing your right glutes to open your right hip. So right hip forward and left hip back, so the hips in one line. Every time you exhale, sit a little bit lower. And press your left foot down and slightly forward. Collarbone wide. Belly in, keep breathing. Relax the top of your shoulders, keep looking forward. On your next exhalation, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank and do your flow. Keep your belly sucked in and use your breath, keep breathing. On your next inhalation, bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Come up to warrior one. Square the hips and the shoulders, collarbone wide. And as you exhale, open your arms sideways. Come up to your warrior two. Keep looking over your right fingertips. And slightly open your left toes out. Squeeze your glute muscles to open up the hips. Lower belly in, upper belly in. Close the bottom ribs. Keep extending your both arms in the opposite way. Inhale, then exhale, sit low. Again, inhale, then exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step back to plank and do your flow. Belly in, cobra pose, and exhale, hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Come up to warrior one, left side. Reach your arms all the way up. Okay, right hip forward, left hip back. Stomach in. On your next exhalation, open your arms sideways. Come to your warrior two. Keep looking at your left fingertips. Extend your both arms sideways. Lower belly in, upper belly in. Keep your left knee open. Breathe. On your next exhalation, plant your hands on the floor. Step back to plank and do your flow. On your next inhalation, bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Come up to your warrior one. And then exhale, come to your warrior two. Open up the hips by squeezing your glute muscles. And then as you exhale, sit a little bit lower and open your right knee out. Keep pressing the soles of your feet. And as you inhale, flip your right hand up and over. So lift your right arm up and over and try to grab your right thigh with your left fingertips. Keep looking up and lift your right armpit towards your face. Your right thigh is away from your right arm and your right side of the body. Don't let your left side of your body collapse. Lower belly in, upper belly in. Squeeze your glutes. On your next exhalation, release your arms, plant your hands on the floor, and do your flow. On your next inhale, left foot forward in between your hands, come up to your warrior one. And as you exhale, come to your warrior two. Keep looking over your left fingertips. Sit low. Open up the left knee back. Open up the hips. Squeeze your glute muscles. Lower belly in, upper belly in. Don't collapse your chest and don't arch your spine. On your next inhalation, flip your left hand up. And then lift your left arm up and over, reverse warrior. And then grab your left thigh with your right fingertips. Don't collapse your chest. Don't arch your spine. Belly in. Left armpit lifting up towards your face. Keep breathing. And on your next exhalation, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank and do your flow. Keep pressing your hands against the mat, through your knuckles, through your fingers, through your fingertips. Hips up and back to downward facing dog. We're going to practice this warrior one, warrior two, and reverse warrior on your own. Use one breath for one movement. Begin, please. Use your breath. Keep engaging your core. Do not hold your breath. Keep breathing. So we're going to meet at downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, walk forward, step forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, arms down by your hips, Tadasana. Now right foot out, so your 2 feet, hips width apart, and then extend your arms forward. So extend your arms from your scapula, belly in, then exhale, sit low, hips back and down. Belly in, do not lean on your hips, belly in, collarbone wide. Keep extending your arms forward and hips back, even your knees back. Stay there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stand up and palms together over your head and feet together. Belly in as you exhale, sit low, hips down and back. Keep looking forward. Breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your knees together. As you breathe, sit a little bit lower. And on your next exhalation, bring your hands in front of your chest. Stay there. Inhale, chest up. Then as you exhale, twist to the right side. Try to keep your hips level and look over the right shoulder. Press the right hand, right palm against your left hand. So try to create the resistance through your palms. Look over the right shoulder and keep breathing. Sit a little bit lower so your hips a little bit higher than your hip. Your head is higher than your hips. On your next inhalation, come back to center. Then exhale, twist to the left side. Right elbow on your left thigh and look over the left shoulder. Keep pressing the palms to each other. Right hip back and right knee back, so your knees and hips in one line. Don't let your hips twist. On your inhale, come back to center. One more time. Exhale, twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hold. On your next inhale, stand up, your arms all the way up and arms down by your side. Now readjust your hips, your feet hips width apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, press the palms. Exhale, step back to plank. And do your flow. Inhale, step forward, and please sit down on your hips. Next is Dandasana. Extend your legs forward. Make sure your sit bones on the floor, on your mat. Your arms next to your hips. If you have any lower back issues, you can separate your legs slightly, or you can even bend your knees. Suck the belly in. And imagine there's a wall, imaginary wall in front of your feet. So you're gonna press that wall using your balls of your feet. And keep pressing the heels down and slightly forward, so your sit bones and your heels away from each other. Pressing the palms or maybe fingers against the mat. Belly in. And as you exhale, slowly getting into the Paschimottanasana, try to get your belly on the thighs first. Hinge from the hips. And if you can go further, Extend your arms forward and grab your feet from the outside, or maybe go ahead, grab your fingers or your wrist over your feet. Keep breathing. So eventually your hamstrings and back of the knees and calves touching the floor. Your sit bones going back and your heels forward. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, come back to Dandasana. Now bend your knees, legs together, touch your knees together and slightly lean back and then lift your legs up off the floor. You can extend your legs completely or you can just keep your knees bent. And then lift your arms next to your thighs, next to your knees, and stay there. Nabhasana. Belly in, suck the belly in. 5, 4, use your abdominal muscles. 3, 2, 1. Now palms together, keep your elbows straight. Inhale, stay there. Then exhale, slowly twist to the right side. Your fingers pointing down and look over the right shoulder. Again, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to center. Keep your belly sucked in. Exhale, twist to the left. One more time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. And slowly get your lower back on the floor and then separate your arms. Stay there. So don't let your legs touching the floor. Keep your legs up off the floor. Just your lower back on the floor. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Relax. Now bend your knees. We're going to do bridge number 1 and number 2. So your feet flat on the floor. Your legs hips width apart. Your palms facing up. Relax your arms. You're not going to use your arms. You're going to use your glute muscles and your abdominal muscles. Try to keep your spine neutral. Suck the belly in. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips up. Lift. Keep squeezing the glute muscles to lift your hips up. So from your knees to your shoulders should be in one straight line. Now press the feet into the floor and then slightly forward. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Slowly lower down from the upper back, middle back, lower back. Now walk your feet close to your hips and grab your ankles with all 5 fingers together. Again, suck the belly in, squeeze the glutes, and then lift your hips up. Now walk your shoulders inward. So the back of your head and your top of your shoulders should be on the floor. Keep squeezing that glutes and then pull the belly button in. So pull the belly button in towards your spine and bring it towards your face. Hold it there. 5. A little bit higher. Keep squeezing the glute muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change. Slowly lower down from the upper back, middle back, lower back. Now we're going to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. So place your hands next to your ears, next to your head. Get your elbows in, fingers apart, stomach in, lift. Squeeze your glutes and then press the palms and your soles of the feet. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do the push-ups here. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. And slowly lower down with control. Now get your knees close to your armpits and grab your knees and rock side to side, right and left, and check your back. Notice the sensations in your spine, in your lower back, right and left. If that's okay for you, rock forward and backward. And then please come up and come to your plank pose. We're going to practice Chaturanga. So in 5 counts, you're going to slowly lower your body down and bend your elbows. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to hold and all the way down. Very good. Extend your arms forward and slightly separate your legs. Next, the Superman pose. As you inhale, lift up. Squeeze the glutes and squeeze your hamstrings and point your toes. Look up, slightly up, without crunching your neck. Hold it there. 5, 4, fly higher. 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Just bring your arms back behind you and interlace your all 10 fingers and pull your arms back and up. So lift up higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release your hands and grab your ankles or your feet from the outside. 5 fingers together. Next is Dhanurasana, floor bow. Keep lifting your legs up rather than lifting your chest. Keep looking forward and squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. And then lift up higher, knees off the floor, point your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Next is a cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. And then get your elbows and legs together. Touch your inner thighs, touch your inner calves, and then heels in your ankle bones and squeeze the glutes. As you inhale, lift up. Press the palms down into the mat and then slightly bring it back. Elbows in, squeeze your scapula together, squeeze the butt. Now try to press your hands a little bit forward to lift up a bit higher. Legs together, sit bones back, chest forward and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly going down, lower down. And then move your hands next to your ribs, a little bit lower. We're going to do yogi push-ups. If you need to, you can bend your knees and cross the ankles. Okay. Squeeze the butt, belly in. As you inhale, push the floor and lift up. 5. Slowly go down. 4. Lower down. 3. Going down. 2. Good. Last one. Up. Going down. And we're going to do full push-ups. So tuck your toes back. Belly in. Try to use your belly. As you inhale, come up, push up, and then hips up and back, down dog. And step forward. Please lie down on your back. Okay, now bend your right leg up. Grab your right knee with all 10 fingers interlocked. As you exhale, pull the knee towards your chest. Inhale, release, and as you exhale, pull your knee towards your armpit. Now your left leg is straight. Keep pulling towards your right armpit. Now flex the right foot and then place the arms underneath your calves. And then pull the right calf towards your chest. Keep flexing the right foot. So eventually the shin bone, your shin bone, would be parallel to your collarbone. Each time you exhale, pull a little bit deeper to feel the stretch in your hip. Keep the left leg straight as much as you can. Now grab your right foot from the outside, the edge of your foot with all 10 fingers interlocked, and keep pulling that foot now towards your face. Keep pulling your right knee out. Inhale, then exhale, pull deeper. Again, inhale. As you exhale, pull a little more deeper. Now release the left arm, left hand down, and then keep the right grip with your right hand. And now pull the right knee towards the floor. So your right foot is parallel to the ceiling, and keep pulling. And as you pull, try to kick the right foot towards the ceiling. So to create that resistance in between your hand and your sole of your foot. Inhale. Exhale, pull deeper. Inhale. Exhale, pull deeper. Now lift your left leg up and release the right leg. Let's go the other side. Interlock your 10 fingers and pull the left knee close to your chest. On your next exhalation, pull it towards your left armpit. Try to keep the right leg on the floor as much as you can. Keep pulling. Now flex the left foot. And then place the arms underneath your calves. And then pull your left calf towards your chest. Again, feel the stretch in your hip. Your left knee out. Keep pulling. Now grab the edge of your left foot with all 10 fingers interlocked and then pull the foot towards your face. Keep pulling. Inhale your left foot up to the ceiling and then exhale, pull more towards your forehead. Doing good. Inhale. Then exhale, pull even deeper. Now release the right arm and then keep that grip with the left hand. Now get your left foot, sole of your left foot parallel to the ceiling. Good. And then pull your left knee to the floor. Try to kick the foot towards the ceiling as you pull the foot down with your hand. Inhale and exhale. Keep pulling. Inhale and exhale. Pull deeper and harder. Now lift your right leg up, soles of your feet together, and then grab your feet with your hands. Now pull your feet towards your chest. Inhale, release a little bit, and then exhale, pull it towards your face. So try to create that long diamond shape. Don't let your tailbone off the floor too much. So try to keep the hips down into the mat. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Now release your legs and then arms. And we're going to do twist. Final spinal twist. So bend your right leg up. Foot flat on the floor. And then lift your hips up and shift them to the right. And then put your right foot onto your left thigh. And then use your left hand. So pull the right thigh to the left. And then your right arm, cactus arm, look over the right shoulder. Just try to keep the right shoulder on the floor. So open up the right chest. Stay there. So try to twist your middle and the upper back. Don't twist the lower back too much. Your hips should be in straight line. Stack your hips in one line. Okay, back to center. Let's go the other side. Shift your hips up and a little bit to the left. And then put your left foot onto your right thigh. And use your right hand. Pull the left thigh to the right. Left arm, cactus arm. Look over the left shoulder. Your left shoulder stays on the floor. Your hips should be in one line. And try to create this twist through your middle and the upper back. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Then exhale. Come back to center. Please open your arms and your legs slightly wider. Savasana. Your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax the whole body and your mind completely. Relax your feet, your hands. Relax your legs, entire stomach, chest, shoulders, neck. Relax your forehead, your jaw. Relax your eyes. Just let everything go. There should be no tension at this moment. Just relax. Great job, everyone. Namaste.